Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and glaze away like I'm a Elijah Wan.
What's up, everybody, on a motherfucking, what is this, ThursDave? It's ThursDave, and not only is it a ThursDave, that would be enough. It's ThursDave and DeOrio. It's the return of the epic, the return of the top of the mountain content that is ThursDave and DeOrio. What's up, Nikki, baby?
How you doing, bro? How's it been?
It's been a hot fucking minute is what it's been. Are you still alive?
Yeah,
Are you still
sure.
fat? What's going on? I'm skinny. What's happening?
Basically same.
Oh,
Doing
good.
exactly
Okay.
what we've been doing.
Nice, nice. Continue on the same path. I love it. I love it. Seriously, how you been, man?
Good. I got the Spider-Man PS5 in the mail. I didn't want to let the scalpers win, Dave, so I just bought the whole thing.
That was probably the smart way to go because we can't let the scalpers win, Nick. If there's,
I mean, $200 for plates, or just fucking buy it from Best Buy at full price. I mean, I don't know.
It was the right move. It was the smart move. I'll tell you who's not having a great day though. I mean, there's quite a few people who aren't, but and we'll get into some of them later. But did you see WWE cleaned house today?
Oh, really?
Cleaned fucking house, Nick. And not only, check this out. So they do the big merger with UFC, right? Now it's TKO and all this shit.
Yep.
They announce a new $1.5 billion deal with Fox, and then they just like fired half the company today.
Oh, God.
Including people like Dolph Ziggler, you know, one of the most respected veterans that they got.
So they're probably thinking like things are about to get a lot better, right? Like, This is a big opportunity is on the horizon. Meanwhile, they're like, no, we took one look at your books and it's over.
Well, there. Oh, that was nice. I see what you did there. Pretty much. I don't know if it was even that as much. It was them just setting up for the future. This was a long time coming for a lot of these talents. Unfortunately, it sucks to say it like that, but a lot of them have not been used, overlooked, underused, whatever. So it's good for them. There's plenty of places for people to go right now between New Japan and AEW and all this other shit. So greener pastures, you know, so we'll see how it works out for them. But what I do know is this, with the people and talent that they brought in for the run up until WrestleMania 40, I can understand why. They got John Cena back in the company. Thank you, Writer's Strike. They got fucking The Rock back in the company.
Oh, is that
Thank
true?
you, Writers.
That's what he's doing for money right now during the...
They both
Bro,
showed back
hot
up,
take,
dude.
I fucking hate the writer's strike.
Isn't it the worst? Where's my entertainment?
I saw somebody tweet saying like, "Oh my God, you only make more than I make in a year. That's terrible. We should pay you more." I'm not that black-pilled yet. I still think they should get better pay.
They got to get paid for the streaming stuff, in my opinion. But
yeah,
it's
streaming
crazy.
stuff for sure.
It's at least open up the books. Like, I'd have less of a problem if Netflix or any of the others actually told people what they were making off of the shows.
I mean, like, look at Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul's making nothing off of every time he's streaming fucking Breaking Bad on Netflix.
$0. And it sucks because, and there is an argument against it too. Like, if you want to be for that, there is that argument because they got paid. Like, the actors and the writers and everybody got paid to do a job. That job was finished, and then eventually the rights to that show was sold to another production company who then they were like, hey, why do we got to pay them for what we're going to do with this? We're not under that original agreement.
And they don't technically have to do that. The issue is like...
It just sucks.
Well, this like Netflix wasn't as big as it was when Breaking Bad was like when the contracts were being signed,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Them acquiring it was part of the strategy to get bigger themselves.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. I'm not for it personally. I think if you acquire those rights, it's not like you don't fucking know that you've got to pay some. Like you don't. It's like fucking. If there are songs about Christmas that are still making people royalties to this fucking day, well then come on. And that includes streaming numbers, by the way. It's if that transformed, this should transform. Let's stop fucking around. I don't know. But regardless of any of that, it did give us The Rock back. Did you see The Rock return to SmackDown? It was one of the long.
No.
Oh my
I gotta
god,
look
it was
that up.
thunderous. Oh, it was one of the. You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. You're able to play that on stream?
Fuck them. I just trim it out afterwards. I get it. We're a fan-funded show, Nick. We're a fan-funded show. And I got to show my buddy The Rock returning. That's more important than anything else. Fuck my monetization.
This isn't SmackDown. This is Austin Theory.
Can you see that? You can see that, right?
Yep.
But they can't because I did not switch my screen over because I'm a dickhead. Aha, you were being eliminated, but here you go.
And look what the cat dragged in.
Austin Theory still sucks shit, but let's get to the fucking. We don't need to watch this whole damn segment. There we go.
This will never be your show. This is the people's show. And you know what that means?
Pretty good.
Was there any like leaks or like discussion that this was going to happen, or did this come out of nowhere?
Pretty much came out of nowhere.
Wow.
Pretty much came out of nowhere. They're about to open up the mics too because, man, this crowd was insane. It's so insane that he's so much bigger now. Now, I'm not even talking physically. This dude was the biggest wrestler on the planet, right? He was known, everyone knew who The Rock was. Maybe he wasn't Hogan, like, popularity as far as, like, everyone recognizability, but he was close. And then he becomes the biggest fucking movie star on the planet. Like, who saw that coming? Like, who saw the Scorpion King becoming the greatest box office draw of our generation? What the fuck, man?
Dude, it's wild he still looks so good for his age.
Yeah. It really, but a lot of steroids.
I mean, there's not a lot of guys that were doing wrestling back in the day that could come in at that age.
No, and have a total secondary action career and all that. No. Hogan, Hogan kept his physique. Hogan still looks pretty good for his age, but a lot of steroids, man.
Yeah.
Steroids. All right.
Who do you think does more, him or Logan Paul?
Logan Paul. Logan Paul does all the steroids. He's on all the juice. He puts fucking shark testosterone into his nuts. I'm convinced of it. But
I started saying the thing that Rogan was saying. Like, I think that Logan's piss would melt a USADA cup.
right through. Just like a fucking hot knife through butter. No, 100%. He's juicing. I don't know if that fight's going to happen. Dylan Dennis is ducking a fucking papers, but the restraining order is active. So
doesn't it feel like a debate to see who can like duck out first?
It does feel like it.
It's like a fight to see who doesn't have to go to the event or whatever. Who can make it the other person's fault?
What excuse can we use? And here you got fucking KSI sitting there with Tommy Fury that nobody cares about. That's gonna have to serve as the actual main event when these two motherfuckers don't fight. It's great,
man. Tommy Fury is one of the most boring fucking influencers involved in this whole fucking thing. And I know the minute he beats KSI, it like ruins this entire sport because the top dog is somebody nobody gives a fuck about.
Yep. Yeah, the fact that they got to keep bringing his fucking demented father in to scream and break shit and yell really loud is just a testament to how boring. How the fuck is he related to Tyson? How? Like he has none of Tyson. He has none of Tyson's fucking charisma. He's got nothing. The guy is so dull, but he can fight a little bit, and I do think he's going to fucking knock out KSI within 3 rounds.
Jake Paul is still showing us exactly how much bullshit we now have to deal with because he lost that fucking fight.
Yeah.
He talked a huge game. He fought somebody he never should have fought. He ruined boxing. Like influencer boxing, I guess.
The Pauls are ruining everything. Slowly but surely, they're ruining crypto. They're ruining fucking influencer boxing.
Look, dude, KSI, people actually give KSI credit for fighting a legitimate boxer because he found some bum off the side of the road with 3 fights.
Right.
Like, that's all Jake Paul needed to do. And then all the 5-year-olds would be like, oh my God, he's legitimate. He fought a boxer. Yeah, okay, that boxer wouldn't have beat anybody in the top 5,000. Okay, it's not going to happen.
You think it's possible that we got to him? You think it's possible that the internet and everyone's saying about how he's fighting bums, how he's fighting old men, and all, you think that's what ultimately, I know that they were trying to get fucking Tommy Fury for a while, but do you think that's ultimately what led to the fight happening? Ego, pride, fucking call it whatever you want. Jake needing to prove that he can beat someone other than an old man?
Yeah, I think that he needed to do that for himself, and once it was once he realized he couldn't do it, it's just oh God. There's just nothing interesting to watch here. No. If they were both winning, that honestly, I don't even know how big the KSI Jake Paul fight's gonna do. I don't think it's as hyped as it would have been if they just scrapped it, did it then, and let boxing die. But they have to keep milking it and make this huge fucking boxing genre or whatever when you don't even recognize half the creators. I told you, I literally went to the house where all these guys were hanging out. I didn't know anybody.
Right.
Oh, you have 13 million subs? What do you do?
What do you do?
I was sitting. Yeah, I sat next to the girl. I don't know what the fuck her name is, but she recently got pulled off in a stretcher from a kayfabe fake boxing match on stream. And I'm sitting next to her. I go, oh, so are you dating one of the fighters? She goes, no, I'm a belt holder.
Oh shit.
Oh,
where's your belt?
My bad.
She's probably.
She didn't look like she could She looked like she'd lose a fight to a fly. I couldn't believe it, but
Don't
apparently
judge
she
books
was
by their covers, Nick.
The other people in that division might look more frail. It's all just OnlyFans models or whatever that fight each other so they can promote their fucking
OnlyFans. That's where it's all. That's where it's about. But you know what, Nick? I do think that there's a chance that they have to get to a bigger fight because I think you're right. KSI isn't it. KSI is not going to draw with Jake Paul, but over the past couple of months, they've really started to plant the seeds of Jake and Logan. If Logan can beat Dylan Dennis, which I think he is capable of doing, if Dylan even shows up, and they keep feuding, Jake and Logan, that's the final fight. That's it. You let those two kill each other in the ring, and we all move on with our lives.
We should put Deji's neighbor in versus his dead dog. They should fight.
Yeah, get the grandma.
See if the second round she can beat up the dog this time.
We'll give her 2 broken bottles and a harpoon. It'll be.
Well, you don't even need to revive the dog. They named the second dog Tank, and it's from the same family.
Oh, how fucking uncreative! Tank 2, Jesus. You know what? That sounds about right. Uncreative.
You know what they did to him when he went back?
He
paid $20,000 for a purebred at a breeder, right? For a purebred German Shepherd or whatever.
20 G's?
Yeah. Yep. It was what was the word? Pedigree.
Oh, it had a strong pedigree.
Yeah. So he has it for 3 years. It fucking bites his neighbor or whatever, and it gets put down. So how many times does a first generation pedigree fucking dog or whatever go down like that?
Is he crying for the love of the dog? Is he crying for the 20 G's? We'll never know.
No, it's definitely the love of the dog because he went back and he's like, sir, I'd like another one.
Right.
How many times do these dogs get put down? It's a fucking tragedy. Every dog breeder from miles away knows. He's like, yeah, okay, you could have another one for $50,000 to try to dissuade him from taking it. Meanwhile, Deji goes, okay, $50,000 sounds good. That seems like a very fair price. Takes it home, names it Tank 2.
He's got a cloner now. They just clone Tank. We need tanks. Clone all the tanks. Tank 1. We're going to be Germany in the 40s. Just tank. Then
he uploaded a fucking video with clickbaiting his dog biting his face. He was just this guy's learned nothing.
Nick, he spent fucking $70,000 on 2 dogs. That just hit me. He spent $70,000
on 2 dogs. Yep. So the next time people go, well, Nick, you had to buy 2 PS5s? Yeah, fuck you. I didn't buy 2 fucking pedigree German Shepherds, asshole.
You don't have Prime money though, so. Holy shit. You'd be buying dogs like that.
Well, Deji doesn't have Prime money.
Oh, true. Good point. You know,
he's not in that.
No, he's Deji, not KSI. Yeah, my bad.
Apparently, Deji can't even go to the gym. He's not even training for his next fight.
Oh, really? I'm sure Deji's
his own trainers put him on blast because they all look bad every time he loses.
But this is how it always is with him. If that fucking kid would ever have trained, I think he could have probably been one of the better of the whole group. But he does this. He got fucking tubby, stopped training. He doesn't give a shit. I think he just likes being Deji, you know? And that's okay.
I didn't even realize Matt was here.
Hi.
Oh,
how's
hey,
it going?
Matt, how long have you
been
been
I've been here this whole time. I've been here
nice.
this whole time since the
Nice.
beginning of the stream. Yeah, I just, been a little quiet. No, I'm kidding. I forgot. I didn't see the fucking the notification. And I was like, wait, when are they going live? Oh shit.
Matt, if they let you go Blade Runner, would you do kickboxing?
Anything that'll give me some money. Sure.
Yeah.
How's your grappling game? Are you good at dodging takedowns?
I don't like. I would probably fucking die, but I'd like the money in my pockets. So
Well, how much? I mean, would you become Pistorius? Would you kill your girlfriend for that type of money? Let's fucking see how committed you are.
Pistorius, listen, all right, we've talked about Pistorius before, okay?
Are you going to defend Pistorius again?
He thought there was an intruder in the bathroom. He heard a noise.
He just happened to send his girlfriend out to check before he shot. That's all.
No, look, where he lives in South Africa is very dangerous. He has no legs. Okay, he heard a disturbance. He took out, and instead of like looking around, he just took out his gun and fired. Oops.
No, an Olympian doesn't get to use the "I have no legs" argument. Sorry. Once you go to the Olympics,
when your legs aren't on, then you use that excuse. He can't do, what is he going to do? Run away?
I believe he probably could. I believe he could run on his stumps, Matt. Yeah, I do. Is he still in prison?
I was reading up on it before. I think he got out for a little while and then he went back in. Like they do things weird in South Africa.
Well, yeah. South Africa. They need another Lethal Weapon movie. That's what they need. All right. I think we've teased everybody in the chat long enough. So, Nick, you had a conversation this week.
Yeah. I think it went pretty well.
I think it went well. Okay, so this whole situation, I have been not hitting all this very hard as of late, just simply because I'm waiting for this fucking shit to be over. This is the longest non-drama. Oh, I bet, Nick. I bet. The hemorrhoids you must have. My God. But the reality is this is the longest non-drama of all fucking time. This all fucking happened. This all started because 3 people couldn't keep their shit in a car. This is all because 3 people could not keep their fucking drama into one consolidated fucking area. And when it does spill out, they do nothing about it for months to make sure that it's neat or not. No. The whole fucking thing burns. Everybody makes it about themselves. Everyone profits. Everyone makes streams. Everyone goes fucking crazy. And then we get into the micro digging. Then we start getting into the 24-hour fucking streamathons of digging into every stream. And this is just what we got into. So it took us a while to get to the point of the Aiko. But once we got there, and if the tipster situation didn't show you where we were going, people just weren't paying attention. Did I think it was going to go as fucking crazy as it got? No. But I'm glad you stepped in when you did, Nick.
God, dude, I didn't want to talk about anything related to Edwin. I had no interest to firing
I am the world's greatest Olympian.
Realistically, I'd
boing,
offered
boing.
a convo with him in February, thinking like, all right, this probably isn't going to go his way. He'll probably can't. Well, this convo is never going to happen. But like, I pre-ordered my time slot in the event that it does. Like, if I do need to talk to him, I'll establish this now. Well, little do I know, he shows up in fucking July, August, and he's like, "Hey, man, ready to have that convo?" And I'm like, "Oh." I made this video in January,
Right?
And now I have to waste my entire weekend becoming an expert on a situation from fucking 8 months ago.
Come on, man.
So
This is what you do.
He's like, "Oh, you're going to stream some of my video?" I'm like, "Damn fucking right I'm going to stream some of your video. If I have to fucking spend 3 days to prep for this conversation so I know what I'm talking about, then I'm going to make as much money as possible."
Fucking
100%. This is going to be the longest stream I've done for months. Are you kidding me? Oh, God, I'll hype it up all night. All right. Oh, wow.
You're
oh my
lucky
God.
there wasn't
yeah.
udders on stream, boys. I mean, come the fuck on. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, God, was I getting paid for that? There was no way that was happening for free. And I'm still super happy with how everything turned out, but the lead up to that privately was worse than what it looked like publicly by far.
It had
I was talking to Edwin, and initially when I'd first reached out to him in March, it was about the rumor that he was making a video on, like, not on Babs, not on Keemstar, but on me. I thought it was like the most delusional thing I ever heard, so I wanted more information on it. So I questioned Repzilla. Little did I know. Apparently, he took that conversation, got scared, and cut ties with everyone. Didn't even know this. Apparently, he deaded Edwin because I stared him in
What?
class,
Just
which
because,
is like a rumor.
Why are you the boogeyman? I don't know why I've never had the fear of God that everybody fucking has of Nick, but if you just talk to Nick, what the fuck, man? I don't understand this. Why are you the fucking boogeyman, dude?
That's Aiko's problem, is like, yeah, if you just talk to me, it doesn't have to go down like that. But I mean, as you'll find out, that was not the decision that was made. But yeah, it was annoying. It was a long weekend, and like I think I ruined it one very specific way. I asked for a timestamp, right?
Yeah.
So I asked, like, hey, I heard that Repzilla like co-opted that gay stuff happened between Babs and because one of the things that I took away from, I'm sorry that we're talking about Babs again, but realistically it's relevant to this.
Unfortunately, she's going to come up in a little bit of discussion from here and there, but
I'm not trying to drag this out, but like,
no, God,
and again, this is like the last time I want to talk about this anyway.
It's been a fucking year. It's been almost a goddamn year, Nick. I think this is, look, if we do nothing else tonight, hopefully we're able to put this on some sort of a bow where everyone just fucking nobody cares. Don't care anymore. Just stop caring after this. Fuck. But please.
So supposedly, and so I had a few questions, and I aired them out. I said, like, how is it possible that, like, for example, Salvo was talking about how there was this stop, like this traffic stop, right? And that, like, I guess, like, Edwin and him. Edwin was watching him flirt with Babs or whatever, the traffic stop or something. And how did I also hear that from Keenan Brantley that happened? But like publicly, there's no such thing as a traffic stop. It quite literally never happened. How could Salvo and Keemstar be on the same page about something when I know they're not colluding? And then it was the same thing for Repzilla. How did Repzilla co-opt this rumor that gay stuff happened between Edwin and Salvo if quite literally, what's it called? There's no way they could have spoken to Keem. Like, the Repzilla wasn't speaking to Keemstar, right?
Right.
That was not a thing that was open. So how did, like, both parties hear that? How did who's the clown girl, Bunny? Apparently she talked to Babs once. She heard that there was fucking gay stuff that happened. I'm like, well, it seems like there's one common denominator who might have spread this rumor, but I can't say for certain who it might be. That seems to be relevant to every one of these people. I don't know. Fingers crossed. We'll figure it out. But I was looking into that, and I was like, all right, let me research this Repzilla thing. I just need to know this clip. And I go, hey, Aiko, can I just get this clip or whatever? I know you cover Edwin like 7 hours a day. I'm sure you could just, like, exactly. Apparently, she didn't know what it was. She had, like, no idea what the fuck was happening. So she messaged Xylee about it, and little did I know, about 24 hours I returned to my DMs, and it's a fucking war zone. I find out that Aiko and Xylee's friendship has exploded.
This is how that happened?
Yeah. And that
you're
Xylee,
a fucking evil person, Nick.
And like, when then Matt leaks DMs where like Aiko's talking to Jessica Pizzle and saying crazy shit. There was like DMs where it looked like they're like, oh, I'll let Nick know what happened. Like, I'm being like used as a threat for people I hardly know. Like, it's just these whole weird. I just asked for a fucking timestamp. I didn't want to have to deal with all this. And then Aiko started sending me 170 DMs at a time, and there's no fucking way I'm reading those. All I said to her. I called her. She seemed okay. She seemed like herself when I talked to her. A little jittery, but not like crazy. I haven't talked to her a lot, so I didn't notice anything was up. We talked about something I'll explain to you shortly as we need more context. We talked about the timestamp, and then I let her know, hey, listen, if you want to like schedule like a I mean, if you want to ask me questions or whatever, I'll sneak your questions in specifically so you could probe Edwin a little bit, to which I don't believe she ever even said, like, here are my questions to ask these things or whatever.
Right.
On top of that,
even giving her a little bit of a, I see, okay.
Not a little bit. I was giving her an opportunity to probe him because honestly, I didn't think anyone else would have the opportunity to question Edwin on any of this. I thought, I literally, that's how I described it. This is your one chance to get whatever you need for your video. The implication being that I thought she was making a video at this point when this happens, right? And simultaneously, she also brings up this weird segue saying, like, you know, you ought to talk to Babs. and she starts telling me like all the reasons I should, and I'm like, I'm not going to talk to her the same day on stream. I'm not going to do that to Edwin, but I could talk to her offline, online. What do you think? She'd probably do like offline or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, I'll consider it. I didn't really want to talk to Babs. I didn't really see reasons to it. But like for the next 24 hours, my brain started spinning, and it's like, if I go detective mode, I probably could use this to everyone's advantage to try to like wean through all the bullshit.
Right.
Because there is just so many, this is what I interpret from this person who said that thing. And it's like, if I just talk to the 2 source material people, I might actually get something. So I was like pushing. I'm like, hey, so when are we going to have that conversation? She kind of shrugs it off and starts telling me more about gay Xylee Matt drama I don't care about, and how Matt's colluding with Repzilla, and how the Jew. I mean, okay. Like that's what it felt like. I'm gonna be honest with you. It felt fucking crazy.
Were you gonna reference the Jewish juggernaut? Is that who we're gonna reference?
Yes, Flamenco. Yeah, that was the reference.
Not the Jewish juggernaut. Then. Okay.
Yeah, I caught a massive stray in this for absolutely no
you
reason.
caught like a major fucking stray.
What stray was the stray? What from?
The stray is that Matt was like Matt was like the ringleader of the gay op with Repzilla, who's
I saw that.
Yeah, it's like this crazy shit, dog.
But wait, so you're telling me, Matt, you weren't the lead orchestrator in the gay op?
No. I wanted to joke, but I can't.
Part of this was that verse made like an off-color joke that Aiko like artistically took with like legitimate precision.
Yeah.
That it was a legitimate argument, and it was just, oh god, verse caused a bunch of trouble.
Verse always caused fucking
I just
trouble.
wanted a timestamp. Yeah, and then after all this, I didn't use the timestamp in the interview.
That's the best
I was just
part.
so fucking mad.
That's amazing. I love it when everything's for nothing, Nick. I love it when it all is for nothing. That's the best part.
So getting back to it, I asked her a third time. I'm like, so when do we have? I could do this one like Thursday or Friday. We could set up a time, and then she responds back, "Babs is done with commentary," and I'm like, what?
Oh, come
and
on.
she's like, well, after what happened with Xylee, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Nick. Or I don't know. Her whole fucking apparently like DM 15, she kind of insinuated that it was her decision, but by that point I'd stopped reading. It had been like 10 minutes, right? But like, so I'm understanding this as is like, okay, Babs doesn't want to talk anymore. Something upset her. Right. Okay, whatever. But then I go live for the Edwin interview, and prior to that, I'm discussing the video, and Babs is firing on all cylinders in my chat, and I'm like, this is what the fuck. So someone goes, why don't you just talk to Babs?
Yeah.
Right. Why don't you just talk to Babs? Well, that's a very simple question. I thought I was until about 24 hours ago, and all of a sudden you fucking canceled. And Babs goes, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, shit.
So at that point, it all becomes extremely obvious. Babs is accusing people of like fucking sexual assault, and this is like a serious thing. And I'm like somebody who looks into this shit or whatever when I'm fucking forced to at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And I will find out what happened. If you probe me long enough, I will get to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
right?
You don't want this bloodhound on it.
Apparently, Aiko scheduled her a conversation with me without her opinion about it, without her knowledge about it, and then she canceled it without her opinion, without her knowledge. Babs wasn't included in this discussion, and she was going to book her to talk to me.
Wow.
Which was weird.
Well, at least she canceled it before she told her. You know, that's really, if you don't out her, Nick, and this is really your fault, because if you don't out her, she gets away with it. So what the fuck is wrong with you?
That was like I'm at my wit's end at this. I'm sending screenshots to my friends. I'm like 63, 64, 65. I woke up 106, 107. These weren't in rapid succession. These were over the course of like 3 days. It's just unanswered messages, just up and up and up and up.
The funniest part about one of those screenshots was like you sent one of those screenshots and you had her in the DMs, and she was still typing.
Yeah,
so you could
and like the message was like what was it? The Spurgies was an op by Repzilla. Like you're
fucking that was so amazing. That was so amazing.
Oh yeah, Dave. Remember the Spurgies?
Yeah, that was your op, you Kabbalist.
Yeah. So apparently,
sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Apparently, because I had Edwin on the Spurgies, that's when it all started. Because Edwin was with Babs at the time, at the house and the cat room stuff and all that. So because he came on the Spurgies, the op was created.
Well, it makes sense to me. I mean, that's
now,
enough.
and
You're
you can
convicted,
hear
buddy.
how progressively madder I've gotten talking about this because I've told this story like 4 times. I just so other like great week for Nick DeOrio debates. I steamrolled Augie on his own show yesterday. I don't know if you saw it on Hooked, but I told this exact story, and you could hear I'm just like, look, I don't want to speculate on such and such things, but she was acting a little weird. And then like from there it goes to the Aiko call, and then from the Aiko call it goes to Chud's stream. And from Chud's stream, it comes to here, and I'm just done.
You're done at this point.
At this point, I'm just done. I'm just telling everybody.
I was so appreciative that you even came on for this one because it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm like, you know what? You know who I haven't talked to in a while? Nick. And it just so happens it's when he's been roasting people. Let's just see what's going on. Fuck it. But no, I didn't see the Chud one yet, so I'll ask you about that in a minute too because I do want to talk about more just about Aiko, but.
Well, we haven't gotten to the real.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten into it yet.
Yeah, that's all your prelude. Are we gonna? Do you want to watch any of it, or do you want me to kind of just explain? Because it's kind of like 7 minutes or something. It's very short.
We can throw it up. You got the link?
Matt, do you have it? Because I think you gave it to Tommy.
Which? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let me tell you the rest of the stuff you need before we get there.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this point now, the conversation has happened. Aiko's telling me what a terrible job we've done. Aiko then like comes to her senses, kind of apologizes, leaves the internet. Right?
Right.
So a couple days later, out of the blue, completely out of nowhere, right? Colton drops a video with allegations of like, it depends on what you want to say. Grooming.
Why does Colton show up at the
pedo
weirdest
stuff.
times of shit?
Yeah, they describe it as like, inappropriate messages with minors, which I just call like, okay, so it's like pedo, grooming, like whatever. Okay, whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. But like it's inappropriate stuff with minors that are coming out.
Right.
Now, here's the real context. Aiko had been going around showing Augie, sending huge DM blasts to Bo Blacks, sending huge DM blasts to me during that whole thing, getting me in a call, showing me little tidbits, and using it as like an avenue to kind of explain what's going on, while also promoting her stream eventually. Right? Because she was going to do a huge reveal of her like 4-month like what is it called? Her 4-month fucking research paper. She was preparing to talk about Edwin's inappropriate like interactions with fans and the types of content that he made and the weird like sexual overtone content that was made for like teenagers and stuff like that. Like this really fucking detailed, everything's archived. She was making a wikia for it, Dave. a database.
A sexy Edwin wiki? Jesus.
Dude, I'm hearing like the motherload of motherloads of fucking Google documents or something is being written or whatever, and I'm staying the fuck out of it, right?
I feel like I should say at some point, I feel like it does need to be said. Maybe people took this a little too fucking far. You know?
Maybe, but if they found something, I wouldn't say that. If they found something, I'd be like, okay. And that's why I said, when it's out, I'll respond to it, or I'll look at it, or I'll react in some way, shape, or form, right? So now, what are you thinking if you're me, right? I'm seeing Colton. I had a conversation with Aiko a week ago where she's like, don't put anything out there. He might run and delete everything. Right. So like, I'm really confused here. Initially, I'd come to my thought process of like, oh, he must have stolen this stuff from Aiko and then published it himself. And then he goes forward and he goes, no, Aiko gave this to me. So like, Aiko gave Colton 8 minutes of her research. So a YouTuber who hasn't posted in years, with no substantial following, who's kind of known as a lol cow, can make a Lego stop motion pedo expose where he cracks like a. And again, I'm sorry, I don't want to slam Colton too hard here. He was very obviously used as a pawn in this situation, right? It's just weird as fuck immediately. I have no idea why he was involved in this. And then she obviously changed the story. So she starts insinuating that the responses that we gave on Bo Black's stream that were realistically like an hour of coverage wasn't enough for her liking, even though she was there.
Right.
So that was that. But yeah, that was realistically the preemptive to the stream, and the other half of it being that I'd reached out to her privately and tried to organize some like sort of chat or whatever.
Did you really start getting your spider senses fucking flowing though when Colton gets involved? I mean, like, seriously. When does this work out well? It was
the stupidest, the most calculated, retarded shit I've ever seen.
It's pretty special. That's just what Colton does. But continue. Just taking care
Oh,
of
that
it.
was realistically it. We can jump into the video.
Oh,
now.
okay. Here, I'm just. Thank you, mods. Appreciate your faces. All right, let's play that shit.
What's going on? I just kind of want to touch base and I want to see what the issue is.
I think it's. I kind of expected you to like say something by now.
Huh?
Oh, honestly, the feeling is super mutual.
Really?
Well,
yeah, I didn't expect Colton to drop your research.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't either.
See, knowing where that was gonna go, that made me laugh. Just the fact that you said the back door, because I just heard why. It was fucking amazing. Good God.
It's like insane.
It is pretty fucking insane.
But, like, I don't understand how this is now my problem. If you've been going around showing little bits and tidbits to Augie saying, hey, maybe don't talk about this in the future until I do my video and my stream, or telling me like, hey, you're putting together like this whole wiki or whatever, don't mention it to Edwin, don't go public with it. I'm thinking, right, that your whole investigation is getting like fucked up if people go ahead and put shit out early or something like that. So I'm waiting for you. When are you posting about it?
It's been, I would say, it's been enough days since everyone found out about it with Colton's video. I didn't intend for that to happen. I didn't have any say or input or knowledge of what would actually be in there. It's just everyone else ghosted me.
I gotta ask. I mean, like, how malicious do you feel that she's been throughout this process? Because when you watch this, and we know what happens at this point, we know where this goes, but like, is it just because she can't handle it? Is there like what happened here? I mean, because this all didn't just fucking come to pieces out of nowhere. Colton doesn't just get the you know what I mean? What actually happened?
I have no idea. I'm personally, speculation wise,
that's all you can do.
I think. Yeah, I mean, I think it was like she got upset. She got made fun of when I said something on stream about how many DMs she sent, or she got made fun of on Now Recording or something. And then she kind of like went around being like, I learned my lesson, guys. Now I know what's wrong. Meanwhile, she's fucking seething privately. Right. So she wanted to use this as an opportunity. Oh, what do you mean? You guys haven't responded to Colton's 8-minute video yet? The pinnacle of quality research, even though I know it's literally not even his own research, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It is. All right. Well, shit. All right. Let's hear what this goes. Sorry. Fucking. Woo.
And
well, you sent me like 170 consecutive responses. Like, what do you expect me to do with that?
Poopers with the $5. I'd like to report a homicide. Nick, one shot KO'd Aiko that night. One shot kill.
I don't know. Maybe not read them, but just be like, what? TLDR, something.
But you also apologized after all of those messages going, oh, I'm kind of like crazy right now. So like, I'm not really sure, like, so where is this my fault then?
Oh no, I'm saying that, like, this is, like, people look to you for your take on things.
Yeah, people
and
look
this
to
is
you
very
for the 7 hours of content about Edwin. So when the guy with Legos...
By the way, good job, Mod Squad, taking care of the 15 haters. Good job.
Releases the fucking allegations.
Literally, I had no other choice. Xylee was dancing on my grave. No. I wasn't... Okay, what I was going to do was initially make the wiki about what happened with the Bab situation, but then I wasn't talking about it any longer. And then after that, yeah, everyone was just hanging out with him again. And it's a little bit... I just think...
So it really come down to just unhappy with the outcome reaction. She was mad that people were hanging out with him again. She was mad that people weren't covering it enough. Because it seemed like she was pissed off that people weren't covering shit. You know, and I've never really appreciated that mindset out of a creator. Just because you're covering something, even if it was something that was hot 6, 7, 8, 9 months ago, doesn't mean that everyone has to give a fuck about it now. Like, if you're into this as much as you are, the one thing you should know about most of the people who've been covering, we're fucking exhausted with this shit. This has been almost a fucking year of stupidity. It's dumb and it's pointless. Nothing has come from any of it. Nothing. This has been one of the most non-fucking dramas of all time. It's fucking
I just
so
kind of
stupid.
want it out of it, and I get more frustrated every time I have to like now respond to some other bullshit.
It'll never end. This is the end of fucking Lamb Chop Sing Along, baby. This is, we're never getting out. This is fucking just accept it.
Okay. You're the one who's talked to him. I haven't talked to him. No one else knows his side of the story.
Aiko, because I've done every single thing you've said, okay? Even when I had him on stream, which is against what he wanted, by the way. Like, I even promoted your stream following my conversation with him, saying if there's anything wrong in here, go watch Aiko, she'll clear it up. I've done everything you've asked. You've told me, hey, can you not mention this stuff to Edwin, all the stuff that's going on? I didn't mention it to Edwin, okay?
Yeah, no,
so can you not talk about this stuff prior to me releasing it? I didn't talk about it. Now, apparently, you've just fucking canceled your video, and I'm supposed to have like psycho knowledge into whatever you're thinking. I'm supposed to come out and be like, oh, well, this is clearly Aiko's actual rendition of these serious.
You can see she's starting to not to deal with it well. There, you can start to see the reaction. I haven't watched this full clip yet, by the way. So I've heard about it. I've seen everybody react to it, shit. But I've waited until this moment just so I can see the full coming apart because it looks
allegations being fucking recorded through Legos. Really?
No. Well, I didn't. No, it wasn't my video.
What am I supposed to respond to?
The Edwin situation. This isn't me. Like, I don't have extra inside knowledge. I've collected all this information that anyone could find.
You know, I never understood back in the day why some of the criticism was out over people who would just do video after video after video after video on somebody. I never really understood it. Like, I never really partook and never really cared. It's like, okay, you're going to make a bunch of videos, sure, you're going to get memed on, but I never really understood the importance of it. I get it now. I think I get it a lot more. Obsession is just not good. It's just fucking bad.
It's unhealthy.
It's incredibly
unhealthy.
unhealthy.
You can probably tell the difference between somebody like Leafy, who made like 7 Pokemon videos that he didn't give a fuck about, that he was talking about stocks for most of it. And
it's like more of Joy Sparkles. But
yeah, and then there's like Hello Leash or whatever, who makes 40 fucking 7-hour live streams in a row. And then she's like, what do you mean I'm crazy? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. It's like, no, you're crazy.
Everyone, I mean, shit. The ability for the internet to obsess is at an all-time fucking peak. And the funny thing is, as much as I want to shit on it, and there's a lot to shit on, there's a fucking need for it. Like, people watch this shit. It's crazy how small streamers grow from it. I mean, Aiko was holding a fucking crazy amount of audience during the tipster shit, right? I mean, even at the beginning of this stuff, fucking crazy amount of viewership, well beyond her 2.4 thousand subs, you know? So it's a weird dynamic. It's like, do you give in and fucking just mine that's out there, mine that gold mine that's there? It's incessant fucking content. Like, my God, to go through this shit, you have to do it with a gun in your mouth. It's fucking mind-numbing sometimes to go through this and have to pick and all the word mincing and backtracking and that's just the story itself, Nick. And that's not even when people get involved and make it about themselves. It's so exhausting, dude. It's I feel for you, but I don't sympathize for you, or you, Matt, you Kabbalist. Either one of you, neither of you get a copious tear, motherfuckers. You go through this shit yourselves. Fuck it. Fuck that shit. So, what lessons have we learned through all of this, Matt? Let's start with you.
Bro, I'm just existing now. I'm just, like, I do now recording, I do streams, but when shit gets serious, like, I'm just gonna fucking let it ride. You know? I'm not gonna get all the sides of the story, no matter if you're my buddy or not. I just let it fucking ride, bro.
You're just gonna let the chaos fly. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. No more trying to figure shit out. That only really just leads to problems. Let's let the chaos fly, folks. That's, well, sometimes the way it needs to be. Nick. Oh shit! What if what's the summary here, man? I don't even think we do.
I would give it a little more. Yeah.
There's
a reason why. Yeah.
At this point, what I'm doing is explaining and putting together how I found it in the first place. It's very simple. Hashtag mommy Edwin. Hashtag sexy Edwin. watch any of his creepy videos, go to a Twitter handle and just like look through, search for @SexyEdwin. You find everything.
But don't get mad at everybody else because they didn't
Oh,
want to
no,
publish
I'm
a video
not mad
that
at
you
any-
didn't say you were canceling or you weren't releasing. We
No,
couldn't
no,
have
no.
known that.
No, it's not a we thing. Listen,
God.
I wasn't mad until, well, I'm still not mad. I'm
It's so
frustrated.
She almost slept up there, did you hear that?
I'm sorry.
Taking it out on us.
Here's the thing. I already said that I don't have a problem, and please don't do the us thing. I'm saying you are, whether it's a meme or not, you are seen as the commentary arbiter. You are the person that.
Edwin, are you buying his shit now? Are you buying Edwin's shit now? That's an Edwin line.
That's the thing that people say.
You know what, I'll tell you what I'm not the fucking predator poachers, okay? Don't point me in a fucking direction and go, well, you gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
If it's fucking big enough, everyone's going to talk about it. I'm not like the fucking pedophile hunter. I'm not publishing your...
That's been going around a lot lately. Fucking people trying to tell people what to cover. Suck my dick.
So annoying, dude.
Suck my
It's like,
dick.
especially when it's like super serious, like career altering for every person involved allegations. Like no one's upset that they didn't respond fast enough to the pedo drama. I'm sorry. It's always people regret what they said in the first few hours of the pedo drama, isn't it? Like in every case, nobody's like, God, I wish I responded sooner. I guess unless you're Edwin, who waited 8 months. But that's an outlier.
He needed to say that. That's something he should have definitely be saying. Maybe a little bit faster. Maybe a little bit faster. I don't know, but it's just shit. Look,
we gotta at least get to the part where she says like that she loved my interview with Edwin because that made my brain explode. Like it turned to paste.
No one is saying.
Sorry,
no holds barred. Fuck her up. Like that was I was done.
All right, we gotta get there.
Saying that he's a pedophile.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry. Let's
Who
go
said
super
that?
autistically specific about this. That Edwin was sending inappropriate messages to fucking minors. Is that better for your example? Okay, I'm not publishing that information. When you release it, okay, I'll talk about it. But I'm not the fucking predator poachers. I'm not the police. I'm not investigating fucking pedophile crimes. I'll cover them when they're out.
Okay, you have sources that I have no way to access. You didn't ask
Edwin? Like when I asked you if you could submit questions to the interview that you had such a big problem with, and you didn't fucking send me any?
I thought that
I offered that to you.
I thought that the interview was great.
Really? Because you were fucking live DMing me the entire time, telling me how bad it was.
Yeah, because I was very like.
Then stop
when you didn't
fucking
bring
microdosing mushrooms and figure out what the fuck is going on, because you're clearly not fucking normal.
Damn.
Okay.
Bro, when I heard that
was a hard reset right there. I think you can almost hear a ding 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 ding.
Nick always pops up and says what everybody wants to say.
But dude, that was like the most fucking insane lie. If you DM somebody 62 times to tell them how bad their stream was, and then you try to tell everybody publicly that you liked it, like, holy shit, how did she think I was going to respond to that? Like, did she think I was going to just let that one fly? Are you fucking kidding me?
Nah, she was not expecting that microdosing mushrooms line. You saw that hit her right between the fucking eyes, man. Like,
yeah, because she's probably in the middle of a trip. She's looking for Edwin's pedo allegations. Instead, she's hallucinating. All right? And she thinks Edwin has a fucking child right now with a gun pointed at its head in a fucking, like, what are those things? In a fucking cabin in the woods out in the fucking East Hamptons right now. That's what she thinks happening.
I've been watching a little bit on her lately, just like, browsing through Chud Logic's videos on her.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed is she's very like she'll get very dependent on somebody. Like during the Chud Logic drama, she was very dependent on President Sunday. And it seems like during this drama, she was very dependent on Nick. Like she felt like Nick was going to be the arbiter who took everything down, right?
Right.
And it ended up just blowing up in her face because Nick's not a retard.
Oh, I'm the person that you're just gonna lean on and be like, Nick will do it all for you. No,
Yeah.
I serve my own interests. I don't serve you, as she will learn in 3 seconds.
let's watch her find out.
Go to sleep. I don't know. You're just not acting like yourself.
Okay. I mean, my point is just that This isn't about me. This is about figuring out what's up with Edwin. No one is calling him, well, whoever's calling him a pedo or a groomer or whatever, that's not me. And as far as I know, Colton didn't, at least not when if he did in some other place where I wasn't watching, then that doesn't have anything to do with me.
Hold on. I got to address this. Nick, you're being an asshole.
I thought that was you.
No. Well, I want you to know that I offered Aiko to have this conversation 2 days ago. And then I sent in Augie to ask her again if she'd have this conversation 2 days ago in private. And Aiko told me after the stream, we'll talk about whatever he wants to talk about. Okay, so I'm not doing house calls. She wants to talk about this publicly. We'll talk about it publicly, okay? I'm not bullying anybody. I offered to handle this privately, quietly. She didn't want to do that.
Here's the thing. It's not about me. I wanted to see what you had to say about the situation, because
you can't.
This is where she starts lying so hard, because she says, like, all Nick said was, I don't know, I'll just wait for more. And then I give her like a firm example of exactly what I think about it. And then she's like, like
you can see the brain explode. You know what fucking drives me crazy though, is when people say things like, it's not about me, but I. What the fuck? You cannot say it's not about me and then immediately make an I statement. What? No, it is. All this is about who's ever speaking at the moment. Stop this fucking shit. Everybody who uses that, if you're on your show and you're saying it's not about you, punch yourself in the fucking face in the future, because it's a stupid thing to say. This is about you. If it's your show, this is about you. Stop making about anything else but that. Fuck, it's driving me crazy. Sorry.
You know more than anyone else, as far as I know. I don't know
you
anything.
know more than everybody else.
How?
Because you're the one who researched it. Because you're the one who gave Colton the information. Because you're the one who told me about it. So clearly you know more than everybody else here. So when will you be publishing all of your research?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You're the one that talked to Edwin.
Okay, I didn't talk to Edwin about fucking grooming minors or something fucking 10 years ago. That's your zone here.
No one said that he was grooming anyone.
I'm sorry. He was sexting children. Is that a better example of what you're accusing him of? Which very well might be true. I don't even care if it is. If he is, fantastic. Get him, okay?
Right.
I don't see how this is becoming my problem.
I'm sorry. No. It's not your problem. It's just, I think that it's...
she wants to say your responsibility.
I don't want to put her
something around that. She wants to say your responsibility. And she found enough in herself to not say that. Yeah. But I think that's where she was going. That would have been bad, because
she hallucinated that outcome, and then her neurons fired that she should say something else in that moment.
It was the mushrooms that helped her in that moment, Nick. It was the mighty fungus.
Yeah.
I don't want to say responsibility is too strong, but I think that it
she even had to use the word. She knew she was going to use the word.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to have an actual take.
Oh, pause for 1 second.
What was wrong with my take?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to know, as we approach the very end of this conversation, one singular, and normally this wouldn't affect me, but I have to tell you because it's so funny.
No, I love it.
One person accused me of running from this conversation.
Really?
Okay. Matt knows why that's funny already, but you'll figure it out very quickly.
Oh boy.
You'll figure out how that's impossible.
Okay, this is gonna be great.
I have a clip of you talking about and regurgitating exactly what I said on stream. So, like, what's the problem with it?
You didn't have a take. It was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know.
No, it wasn't like, yeah, I don't know. I compared it directly to a previous situation that happened with Pro Jared, where Pro Jared was sexting people without, like, verifying the age, right?
Yeah.
And he got catfished with actual nudes. Edwin didn't do that. In my opinion, in that argument, as I presented in a video public to my channel, I condemned Pro Jared for those actions, despite the fact that the rest of the internet was just talking about him getting catfished, because he shouldn't be sending suggestive things to places where he can't correctly verify the age. So I'm just wondering, as I apply that directly to Edwin, how you see that as, well, I'm not really sure. You know, we'll see. Because I feel like I gave him...
Damn, Nick. God damn, man. You are one wordsmith and motherfucker.
She watched the
sometimes.
stream. Dude, I found out. This is something I found out, Dave. I fucking had this whole conversation with Colton and Bo Blacks on stream. And then I looked and Colton was streaming. And the only one in his chat live commenting on the convo was Aiko.
Go.
So the whole time I'm asking, what happened with Aiko? What happened with Aiko? Where's Aiko been? I know where she was, Dave. She was in Colton's fucking chat running.
Bruh, shit.
That's unbelievable, man.
Look, no offense to Colton. He's kind of gotten some shit lately on this stuff. I just can't understand why Aiko's like, all right, I can't come back yet, but I gotta drop all this Edwin stuff. Colton, that's my guy.
Dude,
that's the guy.
That's like going, Smaggle, where are you at? You know, like, what the fuck?
That is literally, if I was like, you know what, Smaggle, you got the technicals video.
Here's the ball, Smaggle. We're passing it to you tonight.
This is equivalent. This is equivalent. This is like, hey, Smaggle, you're going to the big leagues, buddy. You can handle technicals all by yourself.
You got a career fucking 70 fucking hitter, .70 goddamn hitter. That we need this guy in the 4-hole tonight at Yankee Stadium. This is it. we need him. This is it. Some people wait a lifetime. Fuck me dead, man. Yeah, microdosing is not good. I've been telling people about the dangers of mushrooms for a long time. Is all. It's not good. Fuck, man.
Pretty specific example for what I thought.
Yeah, but this is a different situation. We don't know I don't know who Jared is. And I don't think, like,
Nick, your argument is invalid. Who the fuck is pro Jared? Jesus.
Oh, no.
Man, you ever watch a YouTube video there, Aiko? Jeez.
Oh, my God. That was the Rick and Morty fucking skit. The Space Mount Everest. Or what was the fucking... Watch the reference so you get my joke. Oh, my God. That's exactly what that was.
Dude, she's basically like... I don't know who the fuck that is. Give me another example.
Give me another one.
You still haven't given one. All right.
No, not that one. Not
invalid.
No. Invalid. Give me something I know. Jesus. That's
like Anakin. That was the wrong answer.
It's like that's essentially going, give me math. I give you calculus. No, I don't know that. Give me more math. Give me different math. Different math. Fuck.
This is about, like, okay, if you don't want to, just say you don't want to.
I want to. It's that I did. Okay, and you're for some reason just not accepting that was a response. I did a stream with Bo Blacks. We talked about it for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I saw.
Did I not give this enough clout? Did you not get a retweet from me? Like,
pause. Clarity is a legit question. Was it ever explained why Aiko thought Nick knew more about the Edwin Minor thing when Aiko told Nick not to talk to Edwin about it? No,
not
once.
It
was never explored. To this day, I have no idea how Aiko thinks I know more than her when she was the source.
Right.
That is the most fucking insane argument I've ever heard. Listen, I know I told you everything you know about this situation, right, and then the video that came out was also my research.
But I don't know what's going on.
I believe that you're the expert here. Okay, cool.
You're the guy. I don't want to say that she's got to be being disingenuous when she says that, but at this point, hearing what I'm hearing and seeing what I'm seeing, I don't know how she's not. I mean, like,
it seemed like she, in the most malicious fucking way possible that I can interpret this, it seems like she was banking on the fact that people pissed her off.
Right.
So she'd go around saying everyone's protecting Edwin because, look, they haven't said anything, but it's very obvious why nobody said anything yet.
Right. And the thing is,
it's extraordinarily obvious. Yeah.
The thing is, too, we got to fucking remember something. It's not like anyone has returned to a fucking state of prominence. Everyone's still fucking buried. These guys are fucking gone. They're not really back anywhere. No one's fucking wrapping their arms around. People are still memeing on them on a goddamn daily basis. When you're doing this type of content, you got to figure out what you want your end game to be. Because if you don't know what that is, or if you just think it's going to get figured out for you, you're going to end up running in this type of wall because you're going to fucking find a guy like Nick who's going to hold you accountable for it because you could not tell him what you wanted. And the things you did tell him pissed him off. And he just...
And unfortunately, Xylee didn't have the clout to engage with this fairly. So instead of going after me, for doing arguably every single thing that Xylee has done here, with the exception of one thing. Aiko went to immediately behead her or whatever, because that was an attainable win for her. She could do that. They share enough audience. It's something that was optimal, in my opinion. That was why Xylee was the scapegoat that was delivered the final blow.
Wow.
As in, like, because realistically, what are you going to do in this situation? Supposedly, Xylee helped Aiko interact with, like, figure out some of the ages or whatever for, like, that message that she was showing in Colton's video, right?
Right.
If Aiko comes to you and tells you, don't, like, say anything, or he might, like, mass delete, or don't say anything because I'm putting all this out, right? And now she's unhappy with your coverage, so she comes out and kind of frames it as in, like, you're ignoring this, or you're not going to talk about this for XYZ reason, after you've basically sworn not to say anything. It just sounds like you're trying to be like, well, Xylee defends pedos. Oops, lol. And that's another aspect to this whole thing that's been really infuriating, even through Babs. It's like, we're not accusing Edwin of sexual assault. We're just saying I was coerced into sexual acts in a car where I couldn't escape, moving at a fucking high velocity, where there was no way I could have got out of the situation from two men who were bigger than me and stronger than me. Right. That's not sexual assault. Okay. And then it's like, oh, we're not accusing him of pedophilia. We're just saying that he acted extremely inappropriately with minors by sending thirst trap images and making extremely sexually oriented videos that were directly targeting prepubescent teenagers. All right. It's and like,
and then
okay,
immediately
so you're just trying to get away with it. Yeah, you're good.
And then immediately fall into the fucking whole, well, we're not saying anything was illegal. Well, what the fuck are you saying then? It's like, it goes right back to that same point. You got to know what you're saying at some point. You have to have some semblance of knowing what you're saying. You got to have a target of some fucking kind in this situation. I don't get that. Going in with no plan, are you just planning on milking content until it all just falls in your, I just don't get it.
The part about all this, and maybe this is the wrong way to approach it, and I'll be honest, it's partly me too. Unless you've committed a crime, even one that's unchargeable, nobody really gives a fuck.
Right.
So when you downplay your own allegations that you're delivering as just like he was inappropriate, at that all the audience is hearing is, oh, so this doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Even though in these cases there's legitimately like eye-opening weird shit going on with Edwin.
Yeah.
But when you lace your own drama with, well, I mean, I just want to point out that like people should know about this. Well, know about what? That it was weird. It's like, what is weird? Okay, so that doesn't mean anything to me. Honestly, I think more people are going to look at this, and based off Colton's now deleted, which he probably should have just kept up and then waited for Edwin to dispute it and then decided what he was going to do with it there. Even though the statement was really bad.
Yeah.
It's like, I think more people watched Colton's video and none of Aiko's coverage and came away with a worse interpretation of Edwin. I think Aiko did a worse job explaining it somehow than Colton did.
What I don't get is Aiko seems to be convinced that Edwin's coming back and we're letting him back, and he's going to get, he's going to go right back into uploading videos and get all these views and all these concurrent viewers. But if you think about it, right, he lost most of his viewers on Homeboy Edwin. He hasn't uploaded on Edwin's generation in years. So once he uploads there, he's probably might get maybe a little over a couple thousand views.
Maybe.
Believe me, Matt. All right. Listen, I was there at the height of last year, the squadron that rolled in. You want to talk about washed up streamers? Go back 15 minutes and read the chat. You see how fast that raid went? That's about how fast Edwin's career is going to go.
Seriously.
This. All right. I'm just saying, like, there's the previous Titans of old are very washed at this point. I think that's very obvious.
The Titans. we got really fucking low standards for Titans nowadays, but yep.
Yeah. I just thought, like, Aiko won. She beat Edwin. That's what she doesn't realize. She won. And she just wants to keep going with all of this. Yep. And it doesn't make sense to me. And she, like, it would make sense if she just, like, hates Edwin and she wants to hate watch him and, like, fuck him up till the end of time. But then she's, like, pulling Xylee into it. She's pulling Repzilla. She's pulling Nick.
Right.
And I would know, like, she would have been more out of pocket. She would have been more out of pocket with me if she thought she could have gotten away with it.
Yeah. Right? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Because that's where the real end game was. Because that's only where she could go. She had to go after the people to hold others accountable. Because Edwin was never going to be held any more accountable than what he was. Unless there was a smoking gun, unless we saw someone came forward and we knew definitively, and the police got involved, whatever. He was never going to face, but the people that are still streaming, the people that were his friends, the people that now can still be considered his friends, they're all fair fucking game. And that's who has become the targets, whether it was what she was doing with Xylee, what maybe she was attempting to do with you. It's just that was, to me, that's where this was going. Because it couldn't be about Edwin for too much longer, because Matt was right. He's not being let back in. Edwin's got nothing left. It's over.
The sad part is, like, again, I tried to reach out to her privately, and she ghosted me, and I'm like, all right, so I know what's happening here, because now I've seen the pattern. She was in Colton's chat, then I left Bo Black's stream. She immediately starts chatting in Bo Black's chat. It's like, okay, this is very obvious. Now she's not answering DMs after she sent me 180 something in a row, multiple times, right? So it's like something's going on. So I sent in Augie to try to like be the middleman and get me in the call or whatever, just because I'm like, okay, this clearly been like a misunderstanding. Let's just get to the bottom of it real quick. We can fucking knock this out in 20 minutes. It'll be fine. And she starts insinuating like, it's okay, I'm not going to say Nick's name on the stream. As if like that was the issue, that like I'm super nervous that fucking Aiko is going to talk about me on stream, which she actually did, by the way, which at that point I was like, oh, fuck it, we're going to have this convo publicly. I'm done. But it was just like, she was like, I need to get my side of this out there for the public or whatever. And if that upsets everybody, we can talk about it after. So it was already like a threat, you know what I mean? Before this even started.
Yeah. I think that tells you pretty much what you need to know. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Matt, you got anything else with this? Anything that has been burning you up a little bit? I mean, I know you got into it pretty deep a couple of times, even going on our stream. With your situation, how did you feel about it coming out of it? I mean, like,
I'll be honest. The first time I was sent those screenshots by Jessica, I was kind of like, what the fuck? You know, what is this? And I just felt like it was really unnecessary to like turn all of this to try to turn the spotlight on Xylee and like Repzilla and all these guys that they're trying to protect Edwin. And I just feel like sometimes these things turn too big when all this could have been, right? All this shit happens in January, right? All of it happens. Then there's some videos made. Edwin makes his video, and things go back to normal. That's what usually happens with these drama cycles.
Right.
The person makes the video, everything kind of goes back to normal, and there's kind of, there's a little bit of awkwardness, but everything's back to normal.
The only thing that changes that, the only thing that changes that, Matt, the only thing that could have changed that is if Babs herself would have filed some sort of something. Yeah. If she would have went and filed charges of some kind. That's the only thing, because you're 100% right. That's the only thing that could have changed that. Please continue.
Yeah, so the cycle, but it just didn't happen here. Edwin waited way too long for that video.
A little.
And fucking Aiko started building this thing up where I started noticing like she was doing 1 stream, 2 stream, 3 stream, 4 stream, 5 stream, and she's just reacting to all these Edwin videos that she's already reacted to before. Like I go to her stream and she's got the same videos up, and I'm so confused. Yeah. And then I think Tommy painted it very well when I told him about it, and I was kind of anxious about all of this. When I saw the screenshots, Tommy's like, look, this girl's not in her right state of mind.
Not at all.
I feel bad for her. And I kind of agree with that. Like, I don't think she's a bad person. I don't hate her. I don't think she's evil. I just think she's in too deep, and she doesn't really know what's up and what's down. And she just got caught up in this.
Lost in the lights, as they like to say.
Out of all the people that I met on Twitch, she is the only one that messaged me like last year and asked me if I was at TwitchCon or whatever, even though I would never be at TwitchCon. So basically not. I stream on Twitch. It was a meme that I was streaming there at that point, but it was like, wow, that was nice. Thank you, or whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. Look, I hope that she's takes this in stride and does other stuff. And I'll be honest, if you go back to covering tips every day, I don't know how mad I'll be after like a week. You know, I might even go back to what? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I would let the last little bit of this run. I promise it's worth it.
You just move around a little bit too, guys. You know, you don't have to do the same thing over and over. And by the way, Xylee's in the chat. I don't feel bad for her. I think that's fair, Xylee.
Xylee calls me after and goes,
hey, listen, I just wanted to say, if you ever want to have a private call with me about something that's on your mind, don't worry, just let me know. I'll get in there immediately.
That sounds like Xylee. That is that's a great Xylee. Hey, not nearly enough anger, but pretty much a good Xylee. That was pretty good. Right, let's play the rest of this out.
So confused what the problem is.
Okay.
Oh, the okay in silence.
How could I further serve you, Aiko?
Oh, she got nothing now. Ooh, that's a silence right there. Ooh, that's a Tonka saw level silence. We're getting into some shit now. Oh man.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Have a good stream.
Dude, someone's like, Nick ran from that combo. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. I waited like 30 seconds. You've gotta be joking.
That was so painful. Holy God, she's still silent. Oh, man.
Dude, watch a little more. She's like, let's watch the next Edwin video.
That's when you realize that this girl has some issues.
Oh, there's the cat. Thank you, Pigeon Salad. Appreciate the 2 months of membership plus. She's just looking at her cat. I wasn't expecting the cat. Oh man. This ending's got me fucked up, man.
Emotional support animal.
Poor kidders, man. Oh, well, there's some butthole. Oh, the cat knows.
One of us, one of us, one of us.
Oh, man. This is rough. Chris the Narc opened it a much puffily.
Dude, and then she goes right into watching another Edwin video. Like, that didn't even happen. Yeah, I swear to God, it's fucking crazy.
Oh, my God. Well, what else can you do? Man. Oh, fuck.
I'm not talking to any of these fucking people anymore.
Yeah,
I'm
this
cutting
is why
everybody
I don't
off.
talk
All
to
the Edwin
anybody.
people are done. Nobody.
This is why I don't talk to anybody. This is why you stay in a bubble. You don't care about anybody. It's better this way. Fucking shit, man. Oh, Lord have
Honestly,
fucking mercy, man.
Edwin can rape, kill, and die a priest in a nursery, and I don't care. All right, have someone else cover it. Fuck him.
Get that.
I'm not talking to him. I'm not talking to them. Fuck it. No, go away.
Can't do it. Yeah, you know what? Because of these like 10 months of suffering, I think that we all can pretty much get on that train. Fuck, man. Good Lord. Clareby, I feel her fans aren't doing her any favors. I think she doesn't see reality, and the boogeymen are everywhere. It's not true. That's the thing. Listen, fans, the viewers, there's literally asses for every seat. I mean, good content, bad content, deranged content, acceptable content, non-acceptable, whatever you want to call it. There can be, you would be surprised at the draw of any of it. So that can't be the measure. That's why, and don't take this the wrong way, everybody. I don't care if you like this. After 12 years, I just do what the fuck I want. I'm not saying that's the best thing for everybody. I'm not even saying that that's even true internally all the time. Good Lord, I always think of fucking ways that I could, how do we get the numbers up and all that? But Jesus fucking Christ, at the end of the day, I do the shit that I want to do on the channel because you have to. If you fucking force it, you get into these obsessions, you fucking fall into these patterns of fucking view chasing to where it's affecting your mental health and affecting your decision making, you're gonna run into a DeOrio wall eventually. And when it does, and you show that you're not fucking prepared to deal with it, well, that's your reality now. And you gotta deal with it from this point on. And if you're gonna count on the fans to show you that, well, then that's the last place you're gonna look. Because they're not. Yeah. They're just going to get right back on it. They're going to watch that Edwin video right with her. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I'm not saying it hasn't been entertaining at times, but it's also been, where's my fucking revolver? I'm ready to eat this fucking bullet, guys. Jesus Christ, man. But fuck, I'm just, you think this is it, the beginning of the end? Are we going to be able to finally move past it, or are we going to have to hit the full fucking year, or are we moving forward? You think this is finally over?
Nothing's ever over.
Yeah,
we'll find another reason to talk about it. Yeah.
As long as people continue to demand what people will fucking cover and how demanding you cover something. You know, like we saw the other day. Was that today with Salvo and Tommy, or was that yesterday?
Last
night.
Yeah, last night
with that type of fucking shit from the. Wanting someone to cover something, or in instances how to cover something, that being one thing. But Jesus fucking Christ, this over analysis on every word that not
it's in
even
every
the
community.
subject?
How many years have we been talking about Hunter Biden's cock? You know,
fucking serious.
like how much more can we talk about Hunter Biden's cock than we already have?
We can talk a lot about Hunter Biden's cock. Good lord. But it's just crazy to me because it doesn't even stop at the target anymore. Because the target is like the original story is so fucking boring so quickly now, or they're unresolved, or they have to make it about something else. So the fights start, the infighting. I guess there's entertainment in that, but look where it fucking goes, man. It's like, I don't know. It's fuck me dead. Ellis Assassin, at this point, who knows? I thought it was over, but then Colton came out. No one was expecting Colton to come out of left field. I'm telling you, that was great. This is fucking special moments. All right, do we have anything else on this or anything else? Or do we have any other stories we might want to cover? Anything else you guys want to get off your chest? It's a perfect opportunity.
Thank you, women.
Oh, yeah, we can all agree on that. It's been a while since the three of us have parlayed together. It's been fun tonight. I missed this.
I enjoyed it.
It's been good.
I enjoyed it as much as I could talking about this for the 7th month, like the 9th month in a row.
Bro,
someone tweeted, they go, Edwin's fucking sexual assault allegation could have had a baby at this point, right?
Yeah,
talking about
that's
it for
true.
9 months.
A full gestation of a human.
There could have been a rape baby.
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, no. Now you made that way more fucking image come alive. Holy hell.
God.
Do you want to know everyone who got released today by the WWE, or do you not care?
I
might know 3 of them. Let's do it.
Connor Bedard, by the way. Connor Bedard, he's going to be a
Connor
goddamn
Bedard
god.
got dropped from the fucking WWE.
No. Just saying. I got excited about Connor Bedard. I read an article about him earlier, and I'm like, oh, he's going to be good. He's going to be really good. But anyway,
I know it.
I know he's gonna be really fucking good. Rangers aren't gonna be good, but
he's gonna be Nail Yakov.
Stop it! Don't put that fucking voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. How dare you?
Dude, he's one of the best players in Europe right now.
Well, that's all that really matters. Yager's probably still playing in Europe right now. Mustafa Ali's gone. Fucking the big one is Dolph Ziggler. He's been around forever. Shelton Benjamin, Emma. Mustafa Ali's been upset for a while, so that's not a big shocker. Elias, Rick Boogs, the big fat member of Hit Row. Aaliyah, who has been around forever and a day. She was part of original NXT days. She's gone. Mason Mansoor, they were Maximum Model. Shanky, Dana Brooke, a whole bunch of people. Yeah. And Tegan Knox was part of today's cuts, but apparently that is not the case. Tegan Knox is still here. So a pretty big list of people that were released, and really WWE does this. That's not too big of a shock. The shocking thing is it comes after the mega coupling of the UFC and WWE, and not even an absorption, but the creation of a new company where WWE actually has the power percentage, 51-49. Well, that means Vince is in charge of everything. And then that's crazy. It's crazy.
So he can make executive decisions about for UFC.
He's the CEO of TKO. He's like, it's fucking insane.
Wow, Vince just fucking pulled. Bro, this guy, you can't fucking count this guy out ever. What was it like a year and a half ago? We were like, well, Vince is done, I guess. Yeah, it's the end of an era. No, he's in control of everything.
He's in control of it all. The only people who are above him are the owners. The people, and they're like nameless fucking. They're not even the Fertitta brothers anymore. Like, it's so crazy how this fucking happened. That Vince and his now new creepy mustache Vince in power is terrifying. Because who knows what he'll do? He's gonna sell it all to the Saudis, man. It's fucking crazy. Knowing that him and Dana White might meet regularly makes me happy because I can just imagine what is said during those fucking meetings.
To be a fly on that wall.
Oh, good. I would not want to be a waitress in that room, though. That's what I would not want to be.
Dude, how many civil suits do they have combined? You know?
Copious amounts, my friend. You add Ric Flair into that, and you got yourself a real situation. Helicopter, hoy, hoy, hoy. So a bunch of people there. But the biggest thing is, it's not even that, just that in itself, that they made that big power coupling. It's the fact that they signed a new $1.5 billion with a B deal with Fox for SmackDown alone.
Oh shit.
1.5 billion for 5 fucking years. And that's the B show. What the fuck? Like, the ratings are not what they were. They're still good for what they are, I guess, but where's this fucking money coming from? Where the fuck is this type of money coming? Wrestling is supposed to be dead. Now, they're drawing crazy numbers live. AEW drawing the numbers, not the numbers they said they were, but drawing impressive numbers regardless. But the TV numbers suck. Where is this money coming from?
Well, I think, I don't know where the money's coming from, but I mean, the TV numbers are always going to suck because the internet is taking over.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, very much. But it's been fun. Nick, you broke this. You rumored this out earlier. Is this true? Is this officially dead?
I can't tell you any more that's in the tweet, but soon me and Tommy might do a tell-all.
I have
to be honest with you. If it is dead, which I believe it is dead thoroughly, I don't believe there's any chance it can come back. The story of how it died is one that no one could predict.
Really?
We could sit here for 4 hours.
Is it going to get out?
Nobody would tell me.
Is Tommy going to put it out?
I believe when Tommy gives me the call, we're going to do a shot from the point.
Oh, shit.
And we're going to talk about it.
I still have hope. I'm holding on.
But Dave, I swear to God, it's one of the funniest stories I've ever heard.
How could it not be? Look at the players involved. Look, I was happy.
You don't even know.
Dave, I can second this, bro. Yeah? It's insane.
Yeah.
This is the funniest fucking story
I've
ever heard.
See, I didn't have high hopes. Like, I was happy for my buddy. Like, watching Tommy get to do this type of stuff is a secret little fucking joy of mine. I love watching it. But I stopped going up in the front because I knew that this one was like a fleeting start. If it was going to happen at all, I just had a feeling this one didn't have legs. And not because of Tommy or anything of his involvement. It's just these are weak bitches he's involved with. And I don't even have to know the story to know how weak bitch of a situation this is going to be.
Dave.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't Wings and Boogie, Dave.
No? Was it Tommy?
No.
Did Tommy blow this up? Oh, I'm gonna. Oh
No.
my God. Oh,
No.
Was it the other weak bitch involved? We know what we're talking about. Go on. What weak bitch is involved? I'm so excited.
You don't even. That's all I'll say is you don't have any idea about
really?
how crazy this actually is. Yeah.
Oh God, this gets me hard. I'm so excited. Oh, just because I can tell when something's cringe, and this. I can't wait for this one. I don't get excited about this shit very often. This one's got me. Nipples.
In a wrestling match where the two guys are in the ring and they're wrestling, and then some dude just runs in with a chair and ends the match with disqualification.
Oh yeah.
That's about as much as I can say.
Nice.
I compare it to that.
Oh, now I'm imagining who's the chair wielding assassin. This is gonna be great. I can't fucking wait. I was hoping. I was hoping there was a little DSP run in. I was hoping. We'll see what fucking happens. Okay, I can't wait for that story. But yeah, dead. Internal struggle. Too funny to tweet. Oh, God. Oh, real quick. 25th anniversary of King of Queens. One of my favorite shows. I love King of Queens. It's the quintessential everyman of my generation. I love fucking Leah Remini as well. She's
There's only one king I love. The King of Kong.
Billy
Famous
Mitchell.
video game player Billy Mitchell.
Billy the Killer Mitchell. Good
Have you seen
God.
the mural I have to Billy Mitchell in my
Do you
my
really?
basement?
Do you fucking really?
Let
Who
me
did
see if
you
I can
pay?
find a picture of
Shut
this.
the fuck up.
No, it's not a mural. I'm being a dick. It's actually worse. I have a hold on, you have to see this.
Yeah,
Hold
Billy
on, wait.
Mitchell plush.
No. It's hold on. All right. Let me send this to you, Dave.
Yes.
You can show this on stream.
I need to see it. Let's see it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hold on. I forgot how to get things on things.
Drag it into the black part.
Yep.
No. Oh, that works too.
Did that work? It did. Look at that. I know how to do things. It's a shrine. It's a fucking shrine to Billy Mitchell. You need to get his hair. We should scout Billy
Do you see the
Mitchell.
thing that I nailed into the wall, Dave? Do you know what that is?
That little plaque there at the bottom. No, what does that say? I can't get
It says the King of Kong, video game player of the century. And that is Billy Mitchell's autograph on
Is
a
it
signed
really?
Topps card. Yep.
What'd you pay for that?
Okay, so the guy wanted it for $100, right? And I'm like, no. I'm not paying $100 for that. I wrote, this guy cheated. I'll do 50. He goes, okay, we'll do 50.
We'll do 50. You got half off for the cheater.
I probably could have got him down to 20, but I felt like a dick if my
He was like, good point. Oh, we'll do 50.
No, man,
You know,
he's eating out. He's eating out on you, Nick. He's telling everybody, I got some fucking fat kid in New York to pay me $50 for a Billy Mitchell autograph. Bitches! I'm getting drinks. Oh, they got
Dude,
you,
he's
buddy.
looking over my Pac-Man machine just to make sure I'm playing correctly. You know,
Well, that's good. That's a good thing to do. You want to have the eyes of the divine upon you at all times. It's good.
One more thing, Dave.
Yes.
Yes. You don't have to pull it back up, but do you know what the picture is behind it? Like the actual picture of Billy?
Was it from when he
That's
broke
the
the
picture
record?
that confirms that he cheated.
Oh, fuck.
You can see the
Is it
red
really?
joystick. The big one, I got it blown up at Walmart and I shipped it to my house. I boosted the quality of it in like an AI upscaler and I fucking sent a portrait of it back to my house. It's the picture Carl Jobst is using or Twin Galaxies is using in court to prove that he cheated in Donkey Kong.
Oh my God. It's your attention to detail, Nick, that I really do appreciate, man. Who else would do that? You're almost psychopathic, and I love it.
It's a joke that no one's ever gonna see.
No one's gonna
it's
get
like
it.
this. It's just funny to me when I look at the wall and I see the plaque that says "Video Game Player of the
That
Century."
makes it better. That
Like
makes
he's the
it
most
even
prolific
better.
cheater in gaming history.
Really is. He really is. Will go down forever. He might be video games' greatest fucking cheater. Like other cheaters will be forgotten. Billy Mitchell and his hair will
No one
not.
will forget him. It's
No one.
over.
We'll make sure of it. I want you guys to see this real quick. I want to see what you guys think of this. This is one of those sugar. Have you seen this yet?
No.
This is a sugar baby. Yeah, the sugar. You know what a sugar baby is?
A whore.
Nick. Well, that's an opinion. A sugar. Now, my explanation might muddy the water further, but a sugar baby is a person who will be with somebody and do things not only sexually but other things of
prostitution
other nature for money, and there's affection involved, I'm sure. But
prostitution with extra steps.
Prostitution, Rick and Morty, bitches. Oh, I'm not looking forward to the new season. Okay, but here's a great sugar baby. We ready? This is a good one. This is sugar baby with a twist.
I quit to become a sugar baby. Tell you all of his requirements and things I can and cannot do. Definitely prefers my hair ponytail or pulled back away from my face. When it comes to my appearance as a whole, he likes it very natural. He's a wholesome man.
That's what these are fucking known for. These sugar daddies and shit. They dictate what you do and what you can do and how you can do it and all that stuff. Apparently, that's a big part of the job. But like Nick said, prostitution.
Well, he needs his bitches making motherfucking money, right?
Why are you bitches out here making money? You know what I'm saying? Fucking oh god, I gotta watch.
Do you know what I am saying?
You know what I am saying? Yes, I think I know what you are saying. Oh, I gotta watch Butters Bottoms, bitch, so bad. Oh my god. All right.
Like my actual body, he likes fit and healthy. Now, this isn't much of a problem for me. It can become a problem and he will let you go. He's very particular about what I wear. He does give me money to go out and buy whatever it is that he wants me to put on, which is why I don't complain too much.
That's a good deal.
But speaking of paying for it, I'm gonna go over some of the things that he does pay for that I don't. Now, he pays me.
Now look, this is a good deal, Nick. You might want to rethink your thoughts on this. This is a good deal. Listen to all the things that gets paid here.
Dude, it's a maid that fucks.
A month. He pays for food, for my time that I spend with him. My favorite payment is when he pay my rent. My favorite. I'm not the only one. And he does have us in multiple places. I originally am from Atlanta, but he asked me to move to South Carolina.
Oh my god.
And I know he paid my
You starting to pick up something here, Nick?
expenses too. And that I did move away from my family.
And we moved to Little
For
St.
him, he does
James.
give me
No, wait, don't go there yet. Don't go there yet. Wait,
during the
don't go
month
there yet, stupid.
to go and spend time with my family and do things that I want to do. If I have to travel to another place for him, he pays for that as well. My flight, my rental car, and even gives me a little bit of extra money so that I can eat while I'm out there doing whatever it is he needed me to do. There's not many things that I don't like about him. He can make some unnecessary rules, but for me, because of that pay, I don't complain.
That's right.
Just getting dressed, and I'm gonna show y'all his favorite outfit.
You ready to see
Honestly,
that outfit,
I don't know why
baby?
he chose this outfit, because it's not the most flattering thing. Whatever he wants.
His name's Uncle Sam, baby!
Now let me hurry up because he don't like when I'm late.
That's the real, yeah. There's the twist. I like that one.
Oh wow,
she's a soldier.
Jesus Christ!
And she got me when I watched it. A lot of people.
Wow. Oh my God!
She's a soldier. She's a United States Army soldier, and she's talking about Uncle Sam. That's a pretty good video. I gotta give her credit, man. That was a good video.
Jesus, that got me.
Got
what
everybody.
The fuck? I thought she was getting sex trafficked.
You thought that? Yeah, right? She thought she was on her way to a fucking shipping container somewhere.
In reality, the real sex trafficking was the military
That's
we made
true.
along the way.
It's very true. The military may not have done it, but God damn it, we made it happen. We make it go with ease. Jesus fucking Christ. I love that. I thought it was really fucking funny. But let me tell you something. That's not a good sugar daddy. You don't want Uncle Sam being your sugar daddy. But I was wondering if that might have been like a new marketing video for the Army. Like, is that a new marketing strategy? You know, going to TikTok. Is that considered to be that? I mean, it's kind of an interesting way to go about it, considering it's controlled by China.
I don't know, dude. Well, everything you just said reminded me that after I graduated, our recruiter from my high school got taken down for fucking sleeping with one of the students.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I
Why
think he
you
went to
gotta
jail.
bring us down like that, man?
Dude, everyone's like, he's so cool. He gets us. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he did.
He certainly did. He got
Yeah,
you.
he did.
Good
Dave, I
boy.
think he got it.
I think he got it. Yeah, just a
He
little
gets
bit.
to go on the registry. Yeah.
He's a red dot on the screen somewhere. Good fucking Lord. That's pretty much all I got. The only other thing is this weird video, but this weird situation with the plane. I don't know if you saw this, but an F-35 fucking disappeared for a couple days. Or for at least a little while. It crashed.
And then everyone was like, oh, it was a woman pilot.
Oh, no, I didn't even know that part. Nick, of course you would tell that part. Of course Nick would know that part.
Well, people are like, oh, apparently there was a little rain, so she jumped or whatever. Meanwhile, I've heard that this specific model of plane has a problem with rain. It'll stop functioning.
Yeah,
I read that headline. Good. I read the headline wrong. I thought it said 9/11 call shows bizarre circumstances.
Dude, 9/11 call shows bizarre near miss of Freedom Tower.
Oh, God.
Could you imagine in September if the fucking jet, out of all places, we have no idea what the jet was.
Shit.
It's like, it's heading right for the tower.
Oh, my
Like,
God. It's happening again.
Dude, it would have been 9/11-2.
We just need Jimbo. By God, it's coming right for us. It's coming right
like
for us.
9/11-2 Chicago. It goes for the Sears Tower.
I'd be okay with Chicago.
No, imagine if it hit the fucking Freedom
now.
Tower.
The Freedom Tower.
Imagine if they would have shot that son of a bitch out of the sky.
Oh,
Over the
God.
Hudson.
Oh, yeah.
No
if anything
fucking
gets
chance.
close, you have to imagine. I would be shocked if this shit happens again. If that shit happens
But isn't it
again,
fast enough? Isn't it fast enough that would be difficult?
I don't know.
They would have to like scramble jets.
Oh,
to
if
get
it's an
there, right?
F-35, yeah. If they're able to get their hands on an F-35, like how great would it have been if they would? Like, let's just say. So I read.
Well,
this
no, not
article.
get their hands. It was flying on autopilot.
Yeah, I know. That was the best part. That's
so
what
it's
I was
like,
saying.
would it have been too fast to catch if it was going right for the fucking like the Freedom Tower?
Well, let's hope. I went a little bit farther in my head because I'm crazy.
The 21st night of September.
Shut up, thing. Thank you for your money. I'll read that in a second. But in my head, I was like, wouldn't it be fucking amazing if the terrorists would have like tried to land a plane like opposite, like Top Gun style, and then try to drop a pilot into it? They can do whatever they want then. Granted, that would have took a lot of doing, but it would have been amazing. Spectacular even. No one's... Don't be afraid to dream, Nick. Whatever. But yeah, this thing apparently just crashed into a field or something.
Yeah.
I think there's like 9/11. God damn it.
Not
9/11. I think there's footage of it like crashing into the woods.
Oh,
I think
really?
I saw something. Yeah, I think I saw that on Twitter.
Hey, look, we have
Imagine
a
you're
bow
sitting there in the
blast.
fucking Dude, imagine you're sitting there like an F-13 just explodes right in front of you. You're just walking down the street.
Oh, shit. You getting your phone out real quick. Oh, shit. No, I'm shit. I'm tweeting. I'm Xing. What's up, Bo Blacks?
Hello.
You saw the
I
party?
started
So you
watching the
decided
stream, and I rewound and went on 2x speed to listen to you guys talk about Aiko and Edwin, and I just want to say, like, I do think Nick has a responsibility to cover Tipster being really bad at Mario World. He hasn't been doing a great job, and like I understand Aiko's frustrations with Nick not covering Edwin properly because no one's been covering Tipster, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to cover his Mario World gameplay, and I'm the only one doing it. Why,
Dave,
dude?
have you seen how psychotic Boblax's streams are? This is amazing. Look at the screenshot.
It's kind of redundant to say psychotic and Boblax in the same sentence, Nick.
No, Dave, it isn't. Dave, pull up the link I just sent you.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? This is a
Oh, you missed Tip Tank, dude?
What the fuck is this?
Dude, which tipster beats Mario first?
Upper right corner.
Yeah.
Because it's 5 different
Oh,
streams
you're right.
of him
It was
playing
the
the
upper right
same
corner.
game.
Was it? Was I right?
Yeah, and during that's
makes me
the
feel
only
good.
one where he was ranting about the commentary community. So I have concluded that when he rants about us, he is very focused on it, and
like
it
his
improves his
spinach.
gameplay.
It's like his spinach
It means
for
he's the
Popeye.
most passionate about that out of all the subjects because he's good
Well,
at
when he
Mario.
talks about Clara, he gets distracted.
Yeah, he slows down. Yeah,
How does he
that's
say
why.
her name? Does he say it like breathy, like Clara? Because that'd be amazing.
Sounds like there's some passion behind
There's
it.
a little bit of passion. Clara.
Clara. I love
Well,
Clara.
did you hear the clip?
Oh my god.
The clip of him talking about it, like being like, I'm so happy that Clara gave me a chance. Oh God, I still have some very mean things I said up about her on my channel, and she's like, well, you weren't as bad as everybody else, but I told her I was bad, and that like I told her at least 10 times how grateful I am that she's given me an opportunity.
Yeah, he said over a dozen, dude.
Over a
So it's
dozen
over
times.
12.
He's been like, Clara, thank you so much for letting me be your friend. Oh, it's so amazing being your friend, Clara.
I don't know if I love that or that you guys are counting how many times more. I think I love them both equally. It makes me happy. I just love it. Count them up, please. Okay. Oh shit. All right. I'm tired. You guys got anything else? I know Boblax, you just got here. You got anything else there, bud?
Yeah, I have about like 10 videos on Tipster on my second channel. Check them all out. They're all very important. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Soundboard lives.
How many times have you heard that soundboard out of curiosity?
Too many fucking
A lot.
times, Nick. Too many fucking times.
Oh shit!
And then H3 started playing it. It's like, what the fuck, man? What is happening?
Dude,
What
no
is
one
going
can
on?
resist the tip, dude.
No
Even
one can
H3
resist-
likes the bully tip.
No one can resist the tip. That's just how it goes. All right. Oh, I got to plug my content. I started doing, I wanted to know what I can still do because, I'm thin now. So I found out
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
things. Yeah. So I started a new series called Can Dave, and I'm just doing random shit. So the first one, I baked pies. I had fun. It was good. And I didn't poison anybody, and I felt pretty good about myself. Second one, I was like, I've been out of the military for a long time. I lost all this weight. I feel pretty good. Can I still do push-ups? I have not tried in a very long time. Spoiler, I can, but I should not have. It was a mistake. It's not good. I've been hurting so bad. And I thought, man, maybe this is just 40. And then I'm like, no, this is why they told you not to do this, stupid. And yeah, so I'm not feeling great from that. But the video's up and it's fairly cringe. So, go watch it. Ollie's staring at me while I'm doing the push-ups. It's fantastic.
Boblax, have you ever considered doing a screenplay about Tipster and having all the commentators act it out at VidCon?
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that's too much work.
Who would play
Tipster?
Tipster? Who would play Tipster?
Tipster?
Riveter?
Yes, honey. Wait, Tipster? Yes, honey. Who is head of animal? What? Who is head of animal? Honey, now put that down. Who is head of animal? Mrs. Tipster, you need to calm down.
I see you've brought the cocaine in your Tipster backpack. Good way to make sure the police don't check it because it's so horrid.
That's right.
Now let's all snort it, and with our GoFundMe money. Did you see that tweet that Doe Jangles made about the fucking cocaine?
No.
It was so good, dude. Someone tweeted out like, whatever happened to the GoFundMe thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Doe Jangles responds with like Elmo like looking at Coke and looking at fruit, and the fruit is labeled like lawsuit or whatever she was fucking funding it for. And then he just goes and sniffs the cocaine really hard instead.
Lawsuit. Cocaine.
Yeah.
Lawsuit. Cocaine. Turn in the fucking.
It's literally what happened, and
that's fucking fantastic. Oh my god.
I wish Tipster did coke. It'd make his streams more entertaining, dude.
I think if anybody did
I had
coke,
to put
it'd be
on
more
5
interesting.
at a time to make it entertaining.
Yeah,
I think Keffels was more interesting when she did coke.
Oh, when she was on all the drugs. Everybody's
Yeah.
more interesting when they're on drugs. That's not. I'm not even trying to like say anything negative with that.
Except
Just-
Aiko when she doses on shrimp.
Well, see, that's
So,
because
someone
Mike
wrote
does
this.
That's
Like, what
Mike
happened with
does
the legal fund? They go, well, she had a good vacation. She bought a new house. Then she filed a complaint with the Human Rights Tribunal of Ontario, which, by the way, is free. But she did use that as an excuse to say that she didn't waste the money.
Well, you gotta put as many bullet points down as you can, Nick.
Someone else wrote, she got 2 things with that money: meth and vaccinations.
There you go. That's all you need. You
She
need
did
those
do
two
meth.
things.
That was part of it.
That happened. This is canon.
Damn.
If you did write this play, we have to cast it real quick. Who plays Tipster? I mean, to me, it's Riveter.
Yeah,
He's equipped.
for sure.
You gotta get somebody who's good but isn't as retarded. So that takes out like all of the community lol cows.
They gotta
from,
be
like,
fat though. And Riveter,
Yeah, I guess. Riveter. I want to see what Riveter looks like in a Tipster hat.
Yeah, we gotta get
We're
him
in
a backwards.
We're in a
snapback.
blue dress shirt. All right.
Riveter, D-Max, we need to make this happen. D-Max, can you provide us with a picture, please? This needs to happen. Let's go. Choppy, because good God. Who else would play it? We'll play him. You?
Well, Matt, you could play Tipster's wife.
Okay.
Because I'm disabled. Good one, yeah.
God damn, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Put on a wig.
Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot what these doors felt like when they opened. Yeah, it was good. Good.
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, Jessica Pizzle's mentally disabled. I don't know if she'll play the role any better.
Oh,
you know?
she'd play it though. We know it. That's how you get Jessica to show up to something. Ask her. She'll play the role. She'll play the role.
Augie could play Keffels because I could buy that he transitioned.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. You'd stream about it, talk about it. It'd be great. Yeah, I can see that. But who would play you in this one, Nick? Who would you cast as you in this one? Would you just say, fuck it, only you could play you?
Who's the guy from the movie Whale?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser would play me.
There
in this
you go. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
it would be all commentary
get
people,
a,
and then Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
would
we have
play
to get
me.
a top tier actor for the arbiter of commentary
arbiter,
or whatever Aiko said.
The arbiter of
The
commentary.
kingpin of commentary, Nick DeOrio.
You better get yourself an arbiter of commentary t-shirt. That's all I'm saying.
I would be played by the guy who plays Gus Fring in Breaking Bad.
That's
it would
pretty
be
cool.
one of the
Yes,
many.
top tier.
It would be a diversity hire, but it would work.
No one would see it coming. No one would see it coming. It win awards. It win awards.
Tipster will be played as by Bryan Cranston in a fat suit.
Yeah, we just fuck it. Oh,
Wait,
that's a
Augie's
really good
literally
point.
Aaron Paul. Augie's literally Aaron Paul. Like, yo, bitch, why you acting like such a?
Didn't Bryan Cranston? Yo, bitch, yay, science. Why the fuck isn't Bryan Cranston? Isn't he the one who actually turned down the role or got bullied out of taking a role or took shit for taking a role because he wasn't actually disabled and he played like a paraplegic or something?
Did he? I don't
Was
know
he
if
the
it was
one?
him.
But that wasn't that long
Maybe.
ago. I remember.
He was in a movie with Kevin Hart where he played a disabled guy, I think.
Didn't he take shit for it or something?
Yeah.
I think so.
I want to say because I remember him telling a story about it. But I was like, man, Nick, that was a great pull. Just because the extra.
Oh, he
little
could play
nuance.
Tipster's wife.
There you go. You guys are all mean. A bunch of mean people. Only jerks would laugh at this. All right.
We just did a whole podcast with Augie talking about Flexecutive's death.
I don't even know.
Guy's
who
been
that
dead
is.
for like 5 years.
Ah, God, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Who's that? I don't even know who that is.
Apparently he shot cum into his own mouth, and that's the only thing people remember him. And he's
You
actually
know, knowing
dead.
thought
knowing
Joey
this community,
Salads was something.
knowing this community, I wouldn't be surprised if he just pops up one day like, "Hey, I'm not actually dead."
Well, he was shooting
Hey,
heroin.
guys.
He had
Sure
cancer and
blow.
was shooting heroin. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Oh, that's a very rough
But
combination.
honestly, I don't know what a better time to do heroin is. You know?
Right. No, I would say the same. Recently,
the
I
best
said the exactly. Either you get terminally ill with the real terminally ill, not the ones where you can actually fucking fight back. No, I'm talking like it's over. Like the doctor says you got 24 hours, take a bump. If I get past 100, I think it's the H-bomb. If I make it to 100.
Yo, want to cook in the chat? Literally, dude, this is actually Augie. He'd be like, "Yo, bitch, you want to stream? We got to do the show.
This is AIDS, yo.
This is AIDS, yo. It's crazy. Anyway, like
I don't know why I would actually pay to watch that. That might be entertaining. We just gotta talk them into it. I'm sure they got nothing to do. Come on, guys. There's a strike going on.
It's like Chris Hansen, bitch. Like,
oh, you guys can't write.
Tipster comes in and he's like Tuco Salamanca, and then like the guy with the wheelchair with the ding 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 is his wife. Ding 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 ding, and he's coming in and he's just like, I'm a fucking mob boss, bitch.
No,
and we just fucking own him because we're Walter White.
Died before he could play Tipster's wife.
No, that's the real tragedy here. Holy shit, you guys are evil.
Tipster's like, they actively say, honey, I'm allowed to message Hannah Animal, right? Ding.
Ding 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 ding.
And then like somebody comes over and goes, "You upset her."
The Salamancas are all his goth mommies.
Oh god, like the
fucking
cousins?
AP over 9K, like sniffing half of the product.
He's got the cousins in the fucking background. Jesus Christ.
Wait, that's how Tipster's wife got in the chair. She's just like, Salamanca blood, Salamanca women,
Salamanca money.
She just.
Oh my god.
Oh man, we're going to hell.
Keffels is the new kingpin behind the scenes.
Oh god, yeah, she's
the top dog.
She's what's his name? Fucking gets poisoned by the pool. Fucking Danilo. I don't fucking remember.
Don Eladio.
Yeah, Eladio. That was in the ballpark. That's all I need to be sometimes. All right. I gotta go, mainly because I am going to fall down a rabbit hole of depression if the Cubs continue to lose. So I gotta keep an eye. God damn it, they're down fucking 2-0. I talked a lot of shit, Nick, and like now the Cubs are falling out of contention, and I got to deal with it, and I'm spiraling.
Braves are in the playoffs.
Fuck the Braves. I mean, they're fine. I'm sorry. I shouldn't take it out on you, Matt. You're just a fan. You just like the Braves. I'm sorry, dude. But fuck you and fuck the Braves. But the Cubs don't make the fucking playoffs. I'm very upset because we're not going to re-sign Cody Bellinger, and anyway.
I feel like, you guys won your one World Series every 100 years. I think you're good with that, right?
No, I'm not. I'm greedy, and I want more now. That was like, how many years ago? It was 2016. Now, you can't math. It was 7 years ago. I need something.
See you in 2117.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be there. I'll cyborg my head. I'm going to chop it off Futurama style. All right, let's get out of here. Bo Blacks, tell the kids where they can find you and all the wonderful stuff that you're doing, please.
YouTube.com/@MayoMonkey. Watch all my tipster videos. There's a lot.
All of them. He's
just uploaded a 90-minute reaction to a 12-minute tipster video. It was the lolly one. I showed King of Nothing it. He thought tipster was insane. I agree. We laughed at him. There's also the Tip Tank race, obviously. You could see me making fun of tipster's coverage on EDP. How does tipster fuck up coverage on a pedophile? Well, you can watch and find out. Lots of good content over there.
So you seem pretty focused, Bo Blacks. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, also, I'm going to upload the Edwin conversation with Nick. That's going to come out soon, too.
It's all content. I don't blame you.
Yep.
Get it all out.
Yep.
Milk that shit. Mr. DeOrio.
He's too easy to bully.
He is pretty easy to bully. It's fun. Because he's always going to react. And it's fun when you know they're going to react. I get it. Mr. DeOrio, thank you first off for coming on tonight, as well as you.
Thanks for having me. It's always fun.
It's been a while, dude. We need to do this more often again. Not only because I need the numbers, it's just also because it's fun.
I'm really sorry you had to deal with that 13-second raid, Dave.
It was rough.
I didn't know if you were mentally going to get through that.
It was touch and go there for a second, but I'm sorry.
I'm only eating waffles now for breakfast.
Right. But I think I found my resolve, Nick, and we made it through. And that's all that really matters.
There you go, buddy.
So here's the fucking thing, right? I saw the shit with Tommy yesterday. I saw that, and this is the same shit that he tried to pull on me months ago. And out of nowhere, because before that, he had mine and Tommy's dick firmly in his fucking mouth. Firmly jammed. We're the only guys who understood him and all this fucking shit. Then, because we don't cover his shit exactly the way he wants, or whatever fucking insanity that he fucking throws out there, he goes on these insane fucking meltdowns. And it just, It's one of the greatest flame outs I think I've seen in modern YouTube. Small modern YouTube. It's not like this is a major fucking situation of note. But man, Tommy nailed him fucking perfectly yesterday. He's just fucking furious that he just completely dropped the fucking ball.
And that's just the parts you heard in that. And that's all I'll say.
That was all I get. I only saw that, and that was sped up.
Yeah, that man had the ball glued to his hand and somehow pried it off and dropped it.
Seriously. He found every way to make sure he can fumble. It's unfucking believable.
It's hilarious.
It's pretty funny.
Almost as funny as watching Tipster.
Almost. But nothing will be that good for you, Bo Blacks. It's orgasmic. Yes. I could see it. Matt Pitt, you motherfucker, you. What do you got going on, dude?
Check out
the most busy man in the fucking room.
I don't know about that, but check out Now Recording on the Now Recording channel.
Sorry.
When are you guys streaming?
Monday, probably.
Damn, bro. Taking a whole ass weekend off.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We stream once a week. What the fuck?
You stream like once every 2 days. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just how you. No, you're just projecting because like he's got to not play Destiny. Core's not going to play Destiny 1 day a week, and you're like, whoa, they do it every day.
Dude, you'd be like, yo, Matt wants to stream again, bro.
Nah, man. Maybe every now and then, but you know, I like to keep it at least once a week.
Well, you can find him everywhere else. Jesus. Matt's everywhere. Matt is everywhere. He even made it onto a fucking Aiko stream. You just never know. Never know where you're going to find Matt. Boys, seriously, thank you. I appreciate you for being on tonight. We'll find something soon. We'll get back on. I'm doing so much fucking thing. I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get on here as much as I can. I'm trying to get on 3 to 4 times a week. It's been working. Twitch is fucking dead. I'm recording videos and making content. I even hired an editor. I'm doing shit I haven't. Yeah, I'm just throwing stuff out there. I'm just going crazy right now, having some fun. Doing shit at the shop. I brought that shop's Pokemon card fucking game to a whole nother level. I'm actually making a commercial for the shop just because I'm really proud of what I was able to do with the cards there. So, yeah, it's been fucking crazy busy, but I appreciate y'all never forgetting me and always coming back. You fucking losers.
I got you, homie.
Always and forever. All right, let me get out of here. I'm going to smoke one more with these mush buffs, and I'm going to get the fuck out.
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Nice one.
Jesus. To the fucking ether. All right. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat. Hopefully you had a fantastic one tonight. I know I did. Thank you everybody who membershiped or donoed or subbed and all that. Thank you. We're going to do one more rip. Get your pieces out. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah is going to take us and you home to the morning light. So get them out, get them done, and we'll see you. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming back. One more. Make sure you find everything that you're looking for at Dead on Dave. Search it up. You'll find it. Go down in the description box below. Second channel, Club Copious. Check that out. So many things and more. Real Talk, take us home. Let's go.
Say the government been scheming, here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she's super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life, I ask her cause a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government was scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she's super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da-da-da. Yeah, da-da-da. Hip-hop, I'm real talk. Hip-hop, I'm real talk. Da-da-da.
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
You know we dig each and every single day. Thank you, Real Talk. We miss you every single day. All right, that was a fun one tonight. I don't hit this type of shit, especially when it does just become drawn out things until it's over. And when I saw what Nick had to fucking do all that shit to get a point across, I knew this is the point where this shit's over. At least it fucking should be. If there's any other moral to the story that anyone could take away from the situation, sometimes enough's enough. You know, I mean, the fact that this story and people involved have gone so far for 10 months to just, like, as long as this has friggin' been is just, it's insane. And I get there's layers and things come out but so much of it is smoke and mirrors. I mean, sometimes it's just best to let the whole situation either play out fully or just let it fucking die. Because when we start becoming the story, what are we even talking about anymore? It's these type of situations that'll happen. It's just, I just don't get why we're now allowing it to constantly go to the next umpteenth level. It's time we start moving the fuck on to other content. It's okay to move on. Just saying. Or fuck me. Feel free. I'm okay with that too. One more rev. Let's go. Thank you, Mush Pups. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe. Resubscribe. Some of you think I don't fucking see you. Bitch. Good night.